Hey guys, this is Undercoverdudes all the way from Down Under, and today I'm going to be doing my final ever inventory showcase for my Combat Arms account. Now I say final ever because $25 for an assault rifle, $30 for a sniper rifle, it's not worth. Has it ever been worth? No. You could go and spend that amount of money, probably less, on the AAA game on Steam and get many hours of enjoyment, but we went and spent that money on pixels in a free-to-play game. But do I regret it? Do I regret any of my purchases? No, because each one of these weapons has really, really good stories behind it, and that's what I want to go and share with you guys today. And more importantly, the stories of weapons that people have gone and gifted me, for example, like my friends and my subscribers. Those stories mean probably more, and that's what I want to go and show to you guys today. That's what I want to go and showcase. So let's get into it. This is like the 50th time I tried to do this video, and this is the final take. I'm telling you, it's the final take. But let's get straight into it, starting off with the M4A1 SOT mod. And this weapon, man, this weapon has been, I've loved this weapon for many, many, many years, since I started playing Combat Arms, but I've never had it really in my hand. Maybe a day I've had it in my inbox and I used it and whatnot, but I've never had it for permanent. So the person that went and gifted it to me for permanent, the subscriber, I thank you so much, because it means so much more than you ever really go and realize, because it's more than just like a weapon in my inventory. It's literally just like completing a dream of like a 10-year-old, 12-year-old kid going and playing a free-to-play first-person shooter back in the day. And it sounds really nerdy, but back in the day when I really did go and the joy of this game, the SOT mod, when it meant that much to me, and it still does go and mean quite a lot to me, this weapon. So moving over to like the AK-47, the M4A1, and the ACR, these weapons, they're just GP permanent, so I'm not really going to go and talk about them. But the Second Amendment, gifted by Sniff, and I vividly remember, we were recording All We Do Is Win episode. If you guys remember that, that's really old series we used to do with like Sniff and Caro, I believe, and Arctic Drop Shot and whatnot. And Sniff went and said, I remember, he went and said, let's not go into this game, everyone just back out, or something along those lines. And UCD, check your inventory, or Alex, or whatever he called me. And then I saw 40 misstends appear in my inbox, and Uncle Sam pack, and the B Type 97, otherwise known as the Bushmaster Type 97. I remember that weapon being in my inventory and my inbox as well. And he gifted me so much stuff, and the reaction is still one of the highest viewed videos on my channel, and it's still such a fond memory of everybody laughing at my reaction to getting this. I said, holy mother of God, just screamed at the top of my lungs, because being like a 13, 14-year-old kid or whatever I was back in those days, and getting that amount of stuff in an online game, it just blew my mind. So this weapon has a really good place in my Combat Arms inventory, and a good place in my heart as well, because I do fondly remember that memory. So moving down, what else we got here? The MTAR 21. I opened that from a case, and it's the shittest weapon of all time. I fucking hate this weapon. I've done many YouTubes I use with it, and I don't want to go and talk about it anymore, because I get frustrated even just thinking about this gun. And then we have the Phoenix G36E Valkyrie. This is a pretty new weapon that got gifted me like 2 days ago on a live stream, twitch.tv/undercoverdudes, if you want to go and see me live stream. But this weapon got gifted by a subscriber. He literally said, UCD, do you want a weapon? And I was like, no, I don't. But he went and gifted it to me anyway. So there you go. And he gifted me this, and I absolutely adore this weapon as well. So thank you to that subscriber that went and did that for me. I really do go and appreciate it. But one weapon that really goes and surpasses all in terms of oldness is the M416 CQB LE. Now it's LE because it's a limited edition. This weapon was my first ever Combat Arms permanent. $25. I used my credit and my dad's credit card, and I was just so stoked to go and buy this weapon, because it was so good back in the day, and it's still a really good weapon to go and use now. And damn, I have the craving just to go and equip the weapon and use it in a game, but let's go and finish this video first. Limited edition. I say I'm one of the very, very few Combat Arms accounts now that is still active, that has this weapon. So I feel, very privileged and very honored to have this weapon in my inventory. So moving down to submachine guns, we have quite a few, like some good weapons. P90TR, I bought that. Dill Scorpions, I bought that. What else have I got? Micro Uzi, that got gifted. But none of these really have a big story. Besides, like, the weapon that Pro Commando, he went and gifted me the UMP45, and he gifted me a lot of stuff, and it's like, why, dude? Well, you don't need to gift me stuff, but he went and gifted me that weapon, and the UMP45 is a fantastic weapon to go and use in this game as well. Moving down to the sniper rifles. God damn the Tango 51. I love this weapon. Gifted by a subscriber again. There's a bit of a recurring trend. Most of the ones that I want to go and talk about are really the weapons that people have given me. Like the TRG 41, I bought that on my own regard. The E57 musket, I bought that on my own regard. But I don't hold many memories to these weapons. But the Tango 51, I definitely do. It's my favorite sniper rifle in the game. And it's just so fun to go and use. And so, moving down, one other weapon I want to go and point out. Well, actually, there's two weapons I want to go and point out in the sniper rifle category anyway. The L96A1 Arctic Wolf LE. I bought the M416 CQB, and I also bought the L96A1 Arctic Wolf on that fateful day. $30 and $25 respectively. And this weapon, damn, it sucks shit in comparison to every other sniper rifle in the game right now, but I still use it on a very regular basis just because it's just such a cool gun. Damn, that camo and that suppressor, damn, like, I remember the feeling of buying this weapon and thinking I was the coolest kid on the block because I had this really, really sick gun. And there's one other gun that I want to go and point out. You guys probably wouldn't have gone and called it, and that's MSG90 Hotshot LE. And the reason why I go and point this gun out is because my friend, the guy 61, he moderates my Twitch stream. We've been friends for a very, very, very long time. He came, we go to school together. Well, when we went to high school, we took the same bus. So he came to my house and then we walked to the bus together. I talked about video games and whatnot. But one day, I was like, dude, there's free stuff in Combat Arms. You want to go and hop in and get it? So we walked into my house. He logged into his Combat Arms, and then he got the MSG90 Hotshot LE and the SG in the assault rifle category as well. You guys probably saw that before. And we missed the bus, and we had to walk to school, and we were just so close to missing the start of school for that day, but it was so worth it to get these really, really shitty weapons. But that's a good story to go and tell as well. So moving over to the machine guns, nothing really to go and say besides the MK48 Motto. That's a weapon that I remember buying when I was really young as well. But the shotguns, yeah, same as well really. M4 Super 90, pretty good weapon. That's a gun that I bought a long time ago. The R870 MCS, I remember Shadow Gremory gifted me this weapon because on an offhand comment, I said the Max's R870 MCS was a really good gun or something like that. And then he gifted me the R870 MCS. And he was like, just try it. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't say at all that I wanted it. But he went and gifted it to me. And it's still, I think it's a pretty fun shotgun to go and use as well. Really satisfying to go and get some kills. Moving over to the secondaries, we've got quite a few weapons. The B-Type 97, as I said before, probably Sniff went and gifted this one to me. And damn, this weapon is just an absolute beast. Otherwise known as the Bushmaster Type 97. Back in the day on the North American servers. So going through, USPSE, I bought that myself. American Eagle gifted by Sniff in the Uncle Sam pack. What else we got? Oh, Pro Commando when he gifted me this one. I think IX Legion when he gifted me the Italian and the Polish. And he gifted me quite a few things in my Combat Arms account, if I do go and remember correctly. Moving down to the melee weapons, we've got the tracker knife. This gun, this knife, it's just so good. It's just so good. It's the best knife in the game, and it's had pretty much a permanent slot in my melee, in my inventory on my character for quite a long time. Just because of how much I really like to go and use this weapon. But sometimes I like to go and swap it out for the Balisong knife. And that was gifted by Pro Commando as well. And He said, I remember he gifted it to me because it wasn't too long ago. And he said, UCD, just go and quick switch with it. And quick switching with this weapon is just so satisfying to go and do. It's really, really cool to go and really, really cool. We've got a snowman bomb. We've got a watermelon grenade by IX Legion, snowman bomb by Pro Commando. And I don't use grenades too often, so these get interchanged pretty often. But saying that, that's all that has to really be said in the weapon department. I don't have any specialists. I don't have any permanent specialists or whatnot. But let's move over to gear. And gear, man, it's going to bring me back a little bit. The characters, when it comes to mercenaries, I bought the classic Declan, which was just a light vest reskin. But back in the day, you couldn't go and get vests for permanent. And the best you could do was get Declan permanent, so you could go and get the light vest for permanent, and that's what I went and did. Even though his hitbox is just ridiculously big in comparison to my normal fem base I've got right now. Just such a fantastic character to go and play with, and I've met many good memories in Woggle rooms, and CGL rooms using Declan. Classic Max, yeah, used it as well. Zayden, I don't know why I bought Zayden. Useless purchase because it's just a medium vest. Has legitimately no point in this game, but I got him for some reason in a GP event. So moving over to the head section, the only one that I really use nowadays is Elite 4th Anniversary Cap. Everything else is just pretty bad. Like, damn, 10% headshot protection. Or let's just go back to the default, the classic black cap with no stats whatsoever, man. Just good memories as a recruit using this one. Just getting shat on by all fucking CSMs I remember back in the day. Moving over to the face though, we've got quite a few ones, and is the one that I always use, and that's the Patriot Skull Mask, either be the USA one or the Australian one. They're exactly the same, so if I want to go and show my Aussie pride, I go and use this one, but I sometimes use the USA one as well when I'm on North American server or whatnot. But one thing I want to go and point out is that I've got a 1st Anniversary bandana, 2nd Anniversary Skull Mask, 3rd Anniversary bandana, 4th Anniversary bandana, and 5th Anniversary bandana, and also got the 4th Anniversary Elite bandana. I've been here for 5 anniversaries, and I've been in every single one of these login events, so I can truly say that this account is, it's pretty old. Moving over to the uniform, nothing to really go and talk about there. I only just buy urban camo once in a while. And the only vest that I have on this account on a permanent basis is a recon vest, because why not? The recon vest is the best vest in the game. 15% speed, minus 10 protection. Like, damn, like, even though Declan, classic Declan, not too bad to be perfectly honest. He shapes up to be, pretty close, but he's just not there, just no cigar. And that's why I use the normal recon vest most of the time. Moving over to the backpack, we've got the Rescue Tube backpack that got gifted by IX Legion, I believe. He gifted that to me, and it's just ridiculous. It's just 3 slots and no movement speed penalty, and it's just so good to go and use. Moving over to cosmetic, we've got the Teletubby suit that got gifted by Shadow Gremory, I believe, and damn, being a Teletubby is pretty cool, even though it just ruins your hitbox and makes you so much easier to go and hit. I don't know, it's just cool to go and use once in a while. For the head, got a hard hat. Damn. It's cool to be a gangster once in a while. Run that hard hat. Bob the Builder. Face, I got nothing. Vest, I got nothing. Backpack, I got nothing. Moving over to function. I've got a lot of function stuff. And as you can see, I'm running 300% EXP, 300% GP. And I've got the 3rd Anniversary Combat Arms 200% EXP. And 25% GP pass. I've still got 123 of those left. And I don't think I'm ever going to go and use them. But like, if you look back, I've got like 100% EXP passes. Like, damn, I'd be general with the army if I went and used those, But I didn't for some reason, because I'm a hoarder. I'm a hoarder of Combat Arms items. And that's another story for another day, though. Back in the day, actually. No, I'll tell that story another day. When I was a really, really young Combat Arms player and I really liked GP. Might tell it another time. Tell me in the comment section below if you want to go and hear that story. Moving over to abilities. Nothing to really go and say there. It's just stuff that I've got, from ranking up and whatnot. Moving over to the inbox, however. we've got a lot of stuff in my inbox. We've got a 90-day play name color change that I just have never used for some reason by Doomrogue 2. Sorry, Doomrogue. I don't know why I never used it. I'm just not good at using stuff. I don't want to go and start using stuff for some reason. I don't know. I hoard weapons and I hoard GP. And I don't know, that's just a habit I've had in my combat arms career for quite a long time. But as you can see, I've got a lot of stuff. I've got a lot of stuff in my inbox that I've just never used, and I'm never going to go and use it. And if I could give it away, I would give it away, but I can't. So there we go. That is my inventory. That's my inbox. That's my everything. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's been a bit of a trip down memory lane, and if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to go and give it a like rating. But other than that, it's Undercover Dudes all the way from Down Under, out.